Hello, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my channel, you're welcome. My name is Julia, and if you're my returning subscriber, hmm, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Okay, so you guys have been amazing. I will never fail to say that you guys have been amazing. I thank you so much to you guys all. So on today's tutorial is it's about this gather skirt you're seeing on your screen. Okay, I want to break this tutorial down in a manner that as a beginner you can be able to pick up your fabric and cut and sew. So yeah, and for those of you who want to know how many yard of fabric I use 3 yard, but I did not consume all the 3 yard because of the length of my skirt. And secondly, this skirt has a side pocket and also a zip. Okay, so on this tutorial today, I'm going to show you how you cut your pocket and how you join your pocket to your skirt and join your your skirt together. Yeah, but there is a size zip. Okay, there is a size zip, and but I'm not going to show you how to do that on this tutorial today. The next video is going to be how you can join your zip to any dress, either trouser or your top or your gown. It's just a very simple step to follow. Okay, so I'm going to put that on my next video, but on this very video we're going to focus on the pocket and the joining of the skirt. Okay, uh once again, thank you. Okay, so the next step now, I'm going to put on the measurement that you will need, and then the next thing we are going to go to the cutting table and then show you the step by step on what you need to do to get your skirt ready. Okay, yeah, so let's get started, guys. Get your fabric ready and let's get started. So here on my table I have my leftover fabric that I used from my previous video. I made an off the shoulder wrap top, okay, with a puffy sleeve. And if this is something that you are interested on, I'm going to leave the link on the description box, okay, so you can go and check it out. And if you want to make a two-piece like mine, okay, you can also do it. Then you come back here and watch this one and get your own created. Okay, and yeah, so the first step, now I need to take my pockets. I need to cut out my pocket. So the length of my pocket is 11 inches. So this pocket is going to be cut two pocket at the same time, and it's going to be two in one, the pocket back and the pocket facing. That is what I'm going to do. So right now the length of my pocket is 11 inches, so I'm going to mark that 11 inches right there. Pardon me, my fabric choice and the chalk insert didn't go well, so you can see what I'm doing. So the line is fainted, so but I'm going to be writing everything down so you will know what I'm doing, what I'm marking. Okay, so you all know me, I always repeat my measurement, so that is what I'm doing right here. So I'm imputing that 11 inches there. So the next, I'm going to connect those two dots out so I can cut out my pocket. So once I'm done, I'm going to cut it out so we can move to the next step. So that is done for now. I'm going to divide this pocket into two. Remember, I cut two pockets at the same time, right? Yeah, I'm going to separate it and then trim off the excess from the edges, and that is all for now. So moving on to my skirt. So I have my fabric here, which is the yard is 3 inches. Okay, like I said earlier, you're not going to use the 3 yard all, even though if you're using 4 yard or 3.5, any amount you're using, you're not going to use it all because of the length you're going to choose to go with. But if you choose to go with the full length of skirt, and then it's still going to serve you and give you exactly what you want for the fullness, okay? But if you're doing a short skirt like mine, then you're still going to the leftover, you can still also use it to do something else, okay? So now yeah, and how I come about with the 3 yard, I multiply my waist circumference by 3 plus 11.5 inch. I'm going to explain in detail, okay? So I'm going to reintroduce my pieces to you again. So this very one is going to serve as my waistband, okay? It's going to serve as my waistband, while this is my pocket initially that I cut from the beginning of this starting of the tutorial. And here is my zip. I'm going with this because I have no other option. Okay, this is the only option I have. I would have loved to use black, but still it's still okay, it still go well. So that one aside, so move on to my skirt itself. Okay, I'm going to show you how I take my measurement. Okay, um I'm going to show you step by step how my measurement is being taken. But first, I'm going to show you the length, let you know how many inches is the length of my skirt. Okay, right here I have 18 inches. Okay, but I'm going to fold my skirt with 2 inches. Right here I folded with 1.5, but I later folded with 2 inches. um so yeah, 2 inches for the fold, and then minus the 0.5 inch from the upper part for the joining of the waistband. I have a total of 16 inches. Okay, I have a total of 16 inches right there, and that is the length of my skirt minus the folding, but plus the folding is 18.5 inch. The 0.5 inch is going to be the one you're going to join your waistband together. I hope you understand. So now this is how I take my measurement. I multiply my circumference by 3. Okay, I still need to repeat the measurement so you will see it by yourself. Okay, that is 28. That is 28 times 2 again, and then another 28 again. My waist circumference 28. Okay, so 28 there, and plus 11.5 inches. So the total is 95.5 inches. Okay, that is the width of my skirt, and the length is plus the folding is 18.5 inches. So now I'm going to fold this fabric into two so I can cut out my front and my back skirt together. Okay, I'm going to fold it to separate the back and the front. So make sure you arrange it, and please pay close attention to here. Okay, so you will not make a mistake, and you will not come back again and ask me what did I do here. And please try to watch this video to the end. And if you're still here watching this video from the beginning to this moment, I want to appreciate you. I want to say a very big thank you for sticking by. Okay, so the next thing, I need to separate the front and the back. So actually the measurement is equal, it's not, then there's no difference, so you can just choose any part to be your front and back. Okay, so I choose this one. So I'm going to fold this into two again, so I can now cut out my pocket, make it my pocket channel. Yeah, because we're going to put the pocket side by side. That is why you need to fold it into two like this. Okay, if you may want to ask me why do you have to fold it into two, yeah, pocket is side by side, so to get accurate measurement for the pocket to be equal, you need to do this. Okay, so initially pocket opening is supposed to be 2 inches, but I'm going to mark 0.5 inches for the joining allowance, 0.5 to join it. So by the time you join it, it's going to go back to 2 inches. Okay, and then my the length of my pocket is supposed to be 6 inches, but I'm going to cut out the 5.5 inches because of the joining. Also, we are going to use 0.5 to join the waistband from the upper part, and then 0.5 to join it to the down part, like so. So I'm going to connect it using my pattern master. But if you don't have pattern master, you can use your free hand to make your curve. Okay. So yeah, so the next thing, I need to bring back my two pockets, the one that I cut earlier. Okay, I'm going to repeat the measurement so you will not get confused. Okay, I'm repeating this measurement for a reason, because many people will still come back, because if you don't watch from the beginning to the end, you'll still come back and ask me what I did. So I'm repeating this measurement again, but please try to watch from the beginning to the end. Okay, so the length of my pocket is 11 inches. Okay, and the width of my pocket is 16 inches, because cutting this together, the pocket back and the pocket facing, that is what I'm doing. Okay, and this is the two pocket, is two. So I'm going to open it like this. Okay, and then I'm going to place the point where I mark 1.5 and 5.5 inches. I'm going to place it on top of the pocket like you see me doing. I'm going to place it like so. Arrange it proper before you start cutting. So I'm going to leave a allowance of 0.5 inch, so I can trim that pocket part so it can be straight equal with my skirt. Okay, this is optional. If you have your pockets cutting out straight, there is no need to do that. But if you notice that it's not straight, so you need to do this. You need to place like 0.5 away, and then you trim it off like you see me doing. Okay, so the next thing, now I'm going to cut out the part where I mark for the pocket opening. Okay, so once you have done that, then you're going to take out your pieces out. So automatically our skirt is being created. Okay, so yeah, I'm going to head to the sewing machine. Okay, and then I'm going to cut it, make my loose stitch. But first of all, this is how you're going to place your pocket. Okay, you're going to place your pocket like this, the right side facing the right side of your skirt. Okay, like you see what I just did. Then I'm going to go to the sewing machine. I'm going to make a loose stitch so I can create my gather. I'm going to make the gather off camera, sorry about that. And then the pocket, I'm going to show you how you place the pocket. Okay, and other stuff. So I'm going to do the gather stage from both the front and the back. So the gather stage, and I'm going to reach everything together. So this is my back. So I'm going to also, like I said, I'm going to make the loose stitch from the upper part, and then make my gather. So right here, I've already done making the roaches, and uh, I'm just do some a little adjustment. So when you're going to make your own roaches, you're going to take your waist measurement. Okay, mark your waist measurement to be sure. For the front, now you're going to mark your waist measurement, and divided by 2. Okay, because you have your back already. So now I'm going to join my pocket to my skirt. That is what I'm doing right now. Like you see what I showed you earlier, how you're going to place your pocket. Okay, so I'm going to stitch it with 0.5 inch. So I'm going to repeat the same thing. After, I'm going to trim off this all the threads from it, and also going to repeat the same thing from the other side of the pocket. Okay, make sure you arrange it proper before you start joining your pocket. Okay, it's very important. You know, you are making a gather stitch. If you don't do that, you may find out that at the end of the day you have your pocket is not or rather the gather is too fuller at the front than the back. Okay, So you arrange it proper and then you pin down your pocket to your skirt like you see me doing. Then you're going to stitch it down with 0.5 inch, okay? So I have done stitch all my pockets together. So here on my ironing table, I need to, I've already made the notch from the part where I stitch, okay? So pay attention, see what I'm doing. I'm going to iron the part where I stitch, okay? I'm going to iron it so I can so my pocket will come out neatly. So this is the point where if you want to do top stitching on the part where you stitch, you join your pocket to your skirt, you can do that. But usually I don't do that because I'm when I'm working on the African fabric, Ankara to be precisely, I don't do stop stitching. But it's optional if you want to do stop stitching to get your pocket stay in there without coming out. So yeah, you see what I do. I iron, then I flip it up like so, so I can get that clean finish from the outside. Okay. I hope you are enjoying this tutorial. I hope you're learning something from this channel today. If you do, please do give this video a thumbs up, and if you're yet to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Join the family, okay? So yeah, after done iron, so you see the pocket facing that I told you, the pocket facing and the pocket back. So we created the pocket facing and the pocket back at the same time. So you're going to flip it over like you see me doing, okay? You're going to flip it over like so, and then arrange it proper. Then you're going to iron it again. So now you have created your pocket facing and your pocket back. So the next thing, you're going to flip it up like so, and then you're going to also arrange it again and be sure that everything plays equally, okay? And then you're going to pin it. Once you have done arranging it, you're going to pin that down so it will not be moving around when you're going to start do anything. Yeah, so I usually do this. I iron and then I pin it down for a proper sitting, okay? So I noticed after arranging it, I still have that small one sticking out. So I need to trim this one off so I can have a straight aligned pocket and skirt together. So the next thing, I'm going to pin this down so it will not be disturbing me. So I'm going to pin this, also pin from the top part where my pocket is. Yeah, because initially you're going to, once you're going to join your waistband to it, it's going to be together, okay? So that is why you see I'm joining and pinning that part down. So I'm going to do the same thing for all the pockets, okay? Pin the pocket down so it will not be disturbing you. So the next thing, I'm going to go to my sewing machine. I'm going to stitch down with 0.5 inch from there, okay? And stitch it down and I'm going to weave it. So I have done that. So here is my back skirt. So I've also gone ahead to weave the down part of my skirt, okay? So now the next thing, I'm going to get my front skirt, and then I'm going to place the right side facing the right side together like so. So I'm going to go to the my weaving machine. I'm going to weave that part, okay? So then I can now join the both together. So just like you see what I'm doing, okay? You're going to place it like so. Place the right side facing the right side by side, okay? And you're going to pin it down. So in for now, you're going to choose which side your zip is going to be. Either your zip is going to be from your left side or your right side. If it's your right side, so the part that you're going to join your zip, you're not going to stop stitch from the beginning of the stitching. Okay, you can always stop stitch to the length where you want your zip to stop. So you make a double stitch there. So by the time you're done, then you can now lose it. You will see the step when I'm going to show you the step by step. Okay, so you're going to pin it down all the way like that. Okay, pin it all the way. Do the same thing to the both sides. So when you're going to the sewing machine, it won't be disturbing you as a beginner. But if you can control it without pinning, then you skip this process. Okay, so I'm going to the sewing machine now to join the side together. Okay, so let's go. And first of all, this is my waistband. I forget to tell you earlier. I'm going to prepare my waistband here. Okay, so I'm going to make use of 2.5 inches here. So by the time I'm going to take out 0.5 inch to join it to my skirt, it's going to remain a total width of 2 inches. Okay, so as you can see, this process is a little bit easier. It's nothing serious. Unlike other way of making a gather skirt, you have to go through the process of taking the measurement and stuff like that. Most of the time, a lot of people get confused. Like me, when I was a beginner, I was a little bit confused at first. But yeah, so here is my band, and the side where my zip is going to be, I'm going to lose that part off. First, before I will lose it, I need to iron it. So I'm going to get that crisp part. Okay, it's very important. Iron it so you get this crisp part. So it will be easy. So it's going to be easier for you to place your zip proper to join. Okay. So once I've done lose the zipper part, I'm going to cross check my waist measurement to know how much I need to cut out for my band. Okay, so at the end of the day, I need to keep like a 1 inch on the both side for my zipper allowance. So that means my waist is 28, right? So I'm going to keep extra 1 inch. That means the it's going to be 30 inches. Okay, so I need to cut out my band 30 inches. That is what I'm going to do. But let me confirm this and then I will let you know. So it's 30 inches. So I'm going to take the measurement from my band here, and so I need to cut at 31 inches. Okay, because I want to use that 0.5 on the both side of the band to join the both head together so that I will have a clean uh edges from the band. Okay, so and I've also gone ahead to iron interfacing, light interfacing on my band to give it that structure to make it look more firm. If you did not iron that interfacing to your band, I just realized this recently. When you're done with your dress or skirt or your trouser, it's not going to look nice. So I'm going to go to my sewing machine now. I'm going to stitch down that part you see me doing. Okay, I'm going to stitch down 0.5 on the both side. Okay, so I'm done stitching it down. As you can see, I'm going to now fold it back again and iron it to prepare my band. So basically my band is ready, and I'm going to join it to my skirt like you see me doing. Okay, I'm going to flip my skirt to the right side, and then I'm going to grab my band and I'm going to place it like so. Okay, and then I'm going to pin it. So you're going to pin this round, and then you go to the then we'll head to the sewing machine to stitch it together. Let's do this together. Okay, So while you're pinning your waistband, please make sure you arrange mostly at the back. Pay attention to the back, okay? So you arrange it proper. Arrange it proper before you gone ahead to before you go ahead. Sorry, before you go ahead and join your band to your skirt, okay? I have an issue when I finish with mine, so I have to lose it again and rearrange the back skirt. So arrange it proper and before you join your band together, okay? So once you have done pin all your fabric, your band to your skirt, so we're going to head to the sewing machine to stitch it down with 0.5 inch, okay? So we're going to join it with 0.5 inch round. So on my table and my sewing machine right now, we need to start joining our waistband. You're going to take your time, don't rush it, okay? Take your time to join your waistband because you know you make a gather on your skirt. So it's not going to be just easy like a normal skirt, which you just run the stitch fast. So it's something that you need to take your time to join it, okay? So you will not make a mistake, okay? And always adjust, arrange your skirt. Make sure you arrange it proper so you have a nice clean finish at the end of the day, okay? So I hope you're enjoying this video. I hope you learned something new today. I hope you learned something unique, okay? So and if you do, please do give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe if you're yet to subscribe. And you can also help me share my video to your soulmate, okay? Yeah. So thank you so much if you're still here to this moment. So we are going to head to the table now, ironing table, to do the last step. The last step, which is going to be the the hemming allowance. Okay. So you see, I'm arranging my skirt. You can see how full it is, and that is my side pocket. So now, I'm going to. I later realized that after I finish with this, I still have another extra allowance from the bottom part because actually I want this skirt to be 16 inches, plus the band. So I realized that if I use that 2 inches that I said earlier, it's still going to be too short, like too long. I mean, so I have to increase it again, but I cut it out. Then I still fold it at that same 2 inches. So the total width of my skirt right now is 16 inches plus the waistband. Okay. So once I'm done iron this is going to be the end of this tutorial, and then I'm going to go to my machine and I'm going to stitch it round. Okay. So this is the zip I'm going to use. Okay, but I'm not going to show you how to fix the zip. So the next tutorial is going to be how you will fix your zip together. Okay, so but I'm showing you how you fix your hemming allowance. So that is what I'm doing here. So I want to say a very big thank you once again for watching to this moment. If you're still here to this moment, I want to say a very big thank you. So this is the end of this tutorial. So the next tutorial is going to be, I'm going to show you how you can fix your zip to your skirt. Okay, if you're yet to subscribe and turn on your post notification, and so you will get notified when the tutorial is going to be available, right? Yeah, see you.